Today, we're in Chile, sipping on one of my favorite grapes, Carmenere. Let's get it. Welcome to another episode of Wine Still of the Week, where I go find a bottle that is under $20, that's punching above its weight class. Hey, what up, everybody? It is the end of the week. Thank God we made it. It's been an interesting week. I'm going to get into some things really quick. I want to let you know, three different quick announcements. First thing is, I am no longer at Calabash. It's just, I'm raising my son. I'm a stay-at-home father and I work my businesses at home, and it's really hard to continue to make the trek out there weekly, and so it was a decision I didn't want to make, but I just had to really, after talking to my business partners, decided that it'd be best for me not to go forward with Calabash. No hard feelings. I love that place. Again, the food is amazing, guys. So if you're around the lake in Oakland, please go check out Calabash. Their cuisine is outstanding, and definitely worth a check out. Secondly, if you don't know, my book that I wrote in 2017 has been revamped, Fruit and Glass, and not only is the paperback available on Amazon now, but we also have hardcover available now. So if you are looking for some really good gift ideas, please go grab a copy of my Fruit and Glass hardcover, or 5 copies, because you can get a discount that way. It's available on Amazon, but if you go to my actual website, which is grapesandsand.com, I'm selling in bulk there. So you buy 5 copies minimum, and you get the amount normally is $34.99 for this book. But if you buy it on my website, you get it actually for $25 per copy. So you're saving about almost $10 with that. So yeah, go check it out. On top of that, if you decide you want to go with the bulk, the 5 copies, I will sign every one of those books for you. So yeah, go take advantage of the discount, or go to Amazon and grab a copy that way too. So can't wait for you guys to check this out. And then lastly, this is Wine Still of the Week, so expect that, there is a wine blog now attached to this. If you want to go a little deeper with the wines that I'm talking about today, you can go to the wine blog, winestilloftheweek.blogspot.com, and check out what's going on with these wines, and more about where they're coming from, a little bit more about the grape that I'm sipping on, or the blend that I'm sipping on, depending on what day it is. And yeah, if you're a wino like me, it's a perfect place to go to learn a little bit more about the wine. So anyway, with all that being said, let's get into the wine. Today, we're talking about Carolina Reserva Carmenere 2019. This is 91 points in Wine Enthusiast. Santa Carolina is a huge brand in Chile. Here's the label right now. Carmenere is one of my favorite grapes. I know I said that a lot, but honestly, it is literally one of my favorite grapes. It's one of the grapes that has a really cool story. I'm all about storylines and stuff just because I'm a writer. And so the storyline behind this is Carmenere used to be a grape that was grown in Bordeaux. And then they had phylloxera hit in the 1800s, and they couldn't replant it, and then it disappeared. And what it ended up happening was it actually got sent to Chile, South America, or Central America, and everybody thought it was Merlot for all the way up until like the 80s. And once they found out, once a French person went down there and checked out this grape, and did the DNA on it, they realized that it was the missing grape from Bordeaux, Carmenere. It wasn't Merlot. So just the storyline right there is really cool. Plus the stuff is delicious. So keeping it real, let's get right into it. On the nose, so I get blackberry. I'm also getting 2 types of green going on here. I'm getting a little bit more. I'm getting like an herbal green on here too. I'm also getting like a little bit of like a secondary minty green going on here too. I'm getting chocolate, but more on like the bitter chocolate, like more on the high cacao, maybe like 70% cacao chocolate. A little bit of bitterness there. I'm getting a little bit of cardamom here too, so there's a little bit of a spice thing. There's also a black tea thing going on. I'm also getting purple plums here. Some blueberries, and also a little bit of white pepper. There's also like a little bit of a black currant thing. Let's go ahead and taste and see if everything's translating to the palate. This is delicious wine. Very well balanced here. Hold on, let me taste a little bit more. Alright, so let's talk about structure first. This is a medium to medium plus body of wine. I would say medium plus, stick with that. Medium plus here. Acid is medium. Tannins are easily approachable, kind of round. Has a little bit of an edge there, but they're round. Tannin, I would say, is at medium plus here. Finish is long. Interesting wine, very complex. So it starts off with the kind of the blackberry, plum, blueberry play all up front. You get all of that when it hits your palate. It's kind of like all sequenced as it hits your palate. I would say plum is a heavy one here. It's a heavy. This is the first thing that I'm tasting. Then it gets into the blackberry and the blueberries there. As it transitions to the mid palate, you're getting that fruit is still there, but then it gets a little bit more green herbs. There's also like a little bit of a there's a little bit of like a quick like little eucalyptus kick too in the mid palate. There is some earth here too, and then on the finish you get a pop of that spice, that cardamom I was talking about. The finish is quite long. This is a very quality, balanced Carmenere. There's also like a little bit of like a stemminess. I wonder if they're doing this, they're pressing this wine or these grapes full cluster, meaning that they, with the stems and everything, because there is definitely like this kind of like stemminess going on there that actually doesn't take away from the wine. It actually gives it a little bit more complexity. I do quite dig this wine. Let's taste a little bit more, see if I'm missing anything. Yeah, black currant too starting to kick in the mid palate. I literally just opened this wine, so it's developing in real time. Yeah, there's like a little bit of a black currant here. On the finish, there's also this this little kind of like black tea thing that I was talking about initially on the nose. It definitely translates to the palate. I dig this wine. I like the complexity here. I like that it's not over the top at all. I like that there's quite a bit of balance here. If I'm drinking this wine, I'm thinking of pork chops with this. If you're not a pork eater, I would say maybe like a little bit of a New York steak would go really well with this. The pork chops would be killer. I also think this is a really good Thanksgiving wine. So I would say you like if you're eating, I don't know, pot roast. This would go really well with it. Even turkey. This would go really well with some game. I like this wine quite a bit. If I'm scoring this wine still of the week, we'll be right back. Check out my online store, fruitandglassgear.etsy.com, where all the gear is wine inspired. I would think you'll love it. It's comfortable, and just check it out. Cheers, guys. Now back to the show. I can't go 91 on it though. I would say this is an 89 plus for this wine. And the still here is I actually got this from Grocery Outlet. The still here is this is only $5.99, so it's definitely worth a pickup. I highly recommend this wine. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I hope this is a perfect episode to get you into the weekend. I'm looking forward to a great weekend. We have Thanksgiving coming. But yeah, guys, question of the day: have you ever had Carmenere before? And if you do, what's your favorite label? Until next time, cheers.